Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Right now, all eyes are on five-star Tennessee commit David Sanders, elected to take a visit to Ohio State over the weekend. And look, I get it. There are a lot of rumors out there, a lot of speculation, a lot of talk. I see the same things you guys see, but I try to go to trusted sources and bring you guys what the experts are saying, what the insiders are saying. And if you've not been paying attention, let me kind of lay out the story of what is going on with David Sanders. And again, it comes out that he's going to be taking that trip to Ohio State. I go to VolQuest to see what Austin Price is saying. He said this is agent driven, right? This is an agent that is involved getting David Sanders back up to Ohio State. Says he is working to improve what is already a very lucrative NIL deal. And, you know, you guys ask me, Boogie, are you concerned? Are you worried? Yes. If Austin Price is telling me to be concerned or worried, then I'm going to be concerned or worried. And I see what some of you say of, oh, he just took in a game. He wanted to see a top 5 matchup. He wanted a free visit. He wanted a peer recruit. Austin Price shut down all of that. This is not about peer recruiting. This is not about taking in a top 5 matchup. This has nothing to do with wins and losses. This is about NIL, and it's not an overall number. It's not just a matter of outbidding Ohio State for David Sanders. He says it's about other stuff. What does that mean? I don't know. We can take it for what it is worth. But again, the trip is starting to wrap up. Now, yesterday, Steve Wiltfong reported that one source told him that David Sanders was trending to Ohio State. So what is the latest as the visit wrapped up today? Well, we can go to Twitter and see this coming out. Steve Wiltfong on David Sanders. There is talk of possibly returning for the game against Michigan this coming Saturday. Now, if he's going back to Michigan, is he going to come back to Knoxville? Is he going to come talk to Tennessee? Here's the actual full report from Steve Wiltfong. Came out just a few hours ago, said that his family enjoyed their time being back up there at Ohio State, getting around Ryan Day, getting around the coaching staff, seeing opportunities to make an instant impact on the offensive front for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, the other side of that, does he have a path to the field immediately? Because you look at Tennessee's offensive line, you look at the guys that are going to be gone. You know, it was part of the strength of this football team going into the year. We were talking about returning a veteran offensive line, but Cooper Mays, gone. Javonte Spraggins, John Campbell, gone. Andrej Karic, I think he is an interesting one worth noting. He is looking for a waiver. He played in 5 games during his season that he could possibly redshirt. Played in 5 games, only 5 snaps in that 5th game, and he is trying to apply for a waiver. It's worth noting he did not go through senior day, so he must have some confidence there. But look, we're trying to replace Dane Davis and John Campbell both at right tackle. So I think there is a path to the field for David Sanders pretty quickly at the University of Tennessee. Goes on to say Sanders got back around the commits and players on the team. Parents reconnected with folks and enjoyed being around on past visits, including to the family of Paris Johnson. It goes on to say all vibes were positive. On3 is hearing talk of possibly returning for the game against Michigan this coming Saturday. It goes on to say we'll see if another program Sanders had a lot of love for takes another swing, but Ohio State is viewed as the biggest challenger for the Tennessee Volunteers. So, of course, all eyes are on David Sanders right now. And I get the frustration. People want to point fingers. They want to blame Glenn Ellerby. They want to blame Josh Heupel. I think this is bigger than that. And ultimately, you're responsible for recruiting at your position. I get that. So some of it does fall on Glenn Ellerby, but I think this is way bigger than that when we're talking NIL and other stuff, whatever that is that Austin Price is referring to. So we'll continue to follow it. We'll continue to keep you guys updated as David Sanders is going to take another trip to Ohio State. I think this is probably better than had he just pulled the trigger and flipped. I think this gives opportunity for Tennessee to continue to communicate with him, whether he comes in town or not. But it also makes you a little cautious because he is definitely considering a flip to the Ohio State Buckeyes. So where does Tennessee go from here? If they miss out on David Sanders, the big impact about this thing is because it's so late in the cycle. There's so much NIL budget that was wrapped up in the David Sanders, the package for David Sanders. So where does Tennessee go from here? I think you're going to have to go to the transfer portal, and there is a target worth noting. We're going to get into it. We're halfway into this video. I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff for me. Smash the thumbs up below the video. It's quick, free, and easy. It helps the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media reporters or journalists. We're fans. We talk about the news. We speculate on the news. We do what fans do here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. If you like it, make sure you subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Going to be live tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, playing EA Sports College Football 25, but also hanging out with you guys in the chat. The college football playoff rankings drop on Tuesday. We always discuss that right here in the chat live as it happens. So come hang out tomorrow night at 6:30. Also, Talkin VAWLS live Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I want to make a quick note. We do have new merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You're muted. Coach Jay is always muted. We've got a shirt for that, but we also added this. You guys asked for camo. We brought a State Pride camo shirt. It is there. Limited edition, only in the hoodie, only in the State Pride 2.0 logo, but we also added big boy sizes. Now I'm going in and manually updating the store. You can see there max heavyweight tee going all the way up to 5X. If you see something you like and you don't see it in a 5X, hit me up. We will get that fixed, but go check out the merchandise. Let's get back into the video. So if it doesn't work out with David Sanders, again, you're trying to replace John Campbell. You're trying to replace Spraggs. You're trying to replace Cooper Mays. You got some young guys that this coaching staff is high on, but I think ultimately you are going to have to go to the transfer portal. Now, this just popped up on Twitter a little bit earlier today. Pete Nakos confirmed Harvard center Austin Gentle has entered the transfer portal as a grad transfer. The all Ivy selection has 30 consecutive starts. 6'3", 295-pound center ranks as the number 2 center in FCS per PFF. You can see there Carson Gentle quote tweets and says, "Big bro." So the big brother of Tennessee volunteer Carson Gentle has entered the transfer portal from Harvard. Now, if you go back and you look at his profile coming out of high school, 3-star prospect, ranked 701st nationally, number 31 overall interior offensive lineman, 12th best player out of the state of Tennessee. He had offers from Texas A&M, App State, Army, UT Martin, Gardner-Webb, Central Michigan, NC State. And I get it. You say, Boogie, are we really going to go take a center from Harvard? I think this is the new college football, right? You kind of prove what you can do, and then you step up. Is he ready for the SEC? Is he ready to go play at the University of Tennessee? I don't know. Is he willing to transfer and be a depth piece? That's something we'll have to keep an eye on, but it's interesting that little brother quote tweets it and says, "Big bro, played 4 years of football in high school, 4 years of track and field, 2 years of wrestling." You guys know when we're talking about the trenches, when we're talking about offensive linemen, I always prioritize anybody that grappled. 2018 All-Region, All-City, finished 4th in wrestling in the state in 2018. 2019 All-State, All-Region, All-Area, All-City. 2020 All-American candidate by Sports Illustrated. 2020 preseason All-State by USA Today and Max Preps. Helped win 2 TSAA Division II AAA state championships, named to the headmaster's list and faculty recognition list on multiple occasions. Twin brother Jack, also a member of the Harvard football team. Father Terry Gentle played football at Middle Tennessee State. And now you go on to his career at Harvard. In 2021, he only appeared in 1 game, so that would be a redshirt season. 2022 CSC Academic All-District, honorable mention Ivy League, Phil Steele, second team All-Ivy League. Played in all 10 games, blocked on the offensive line for Ivy rushing leader Aiden Bourquette. Goes on to say 2023, Phil Steele All-Ivy second team. FCS Football Central All-Ivy second squad, All-Ivy second team, CSC Academic All-District team, Phil Steele preseason first team All-Ivy League, started in all 10 games along the offensive line. And again, as you see there on the screen, 30 starts as an All-Ivy League player, and he graduated as the second best center in FCS. Worth noting, worth looking at, the big brother of Carson Gentle, but the answer is likely going to be transfer portal. Wanted to jump on here, wanted to talk about that, but also continue to monitor, continue to update on the David Sanders situation. Are you concerned? Do you feel like there is some steam here for David Sanders flipping to Ohio State? If so, where do you put that blame? I know there is a lot of finger pointing going on. People want somebody to blame when something doesn't go our way. Let's talk about it in the comment section. As always, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. It would be greatly appreciated. Go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. All the links to do all that are in the description below, but that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.